Turning now to the deadly catastrophic flooding in central Texas that is leading to desperate searches for survivors tonight. More than 20 children at this hour are missing, and at least 13 people are confirmed dead after severe storms unleashed heavy rain. We're talking as much as 10 inches of rain falling in areas in just a matter of hours. For the latest on the situation there on the ground, want to go to Brianna Hollis from our sister station, KXAN-TV. Brianna, you're there in Texas right now. I'm looking just behind you, what seems like mud and some flooding. Tell us what it looks like right now and what the worst you have seen has been so far.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and walk you through everything that we're seeing right now, because it is exactly what the county judge called it this morning: devastating and catastrophic. That tree that you're talking about, we're going to give you a closer look at that first. If you look closely, you can see that lighter brown piece in the middle. That's actually a piece of metal that got wrapped around this tree, and these aren't small trees. So if you're looking at this, you have to think the floodwaters were so strong that not only did it bend this tree over, it was able to bend a piece of metal around the entire tree. And as we kind of pan up and walk a little closer towards the tree, we're going to show you everything that we're seeing. More piles of trees and debris. And once again, I mean, I'll go stand next to this trunk right here just so you can kind of get that frame of reference and that perspective. These are hardy trees. These are huge, and these were all completely submerged earlier today. And as we keep walking up and we take a look at the parking lot, it's covered in mud. If you didn't see the asphalt around it, you would think that this was just some kind of muddy field or something, right? And if you kind of look closer inside, you can see we've been running into this all day. I mean, this is a suitcase right here that was taken in the floodwaters and got. I'm taking right now, I'm sinking. And if we look up towards the street, you can see a pile of debris up there too. We might as well just keep walking as we're talking about this. There's a window pane up there. There are pieces from signs from the businesses right on the other side of the trees. And some of the folks who work here actually told us that when they came this morning, they were wading in chest-high water trying to clean up.
Yeah, Brianna, I'm just in awe of what I'm seeing right now. Literally, the asphalt wiped away, and I think you're wise to point out metal being bent around a tree. That is how strong and raging these waters were. What do you know about the people who are missing, the people who are confirmed dead as a result of this storm? And has the worst passed us?
So at this point, we are just down the street from the Ingram Elementary School, and that is actually one of the reunification centers. And that is where we spoke with a man named Brian Eads, a very, very sweet man. He is a veteran. He said he and his wife were camping near the river and the floodwaters washed them away. They were trying to escape this morning, and he tried to do everything he could to hold on to her. That's a really heartbreaking interview. We're going to play you a quick clip of that right now.
Grabbed a hold of one tree. I was trying to push something for her to float on towards her. We were able to holler at each other, and then I took a couple of hits to the head from debris. I took a tumble in the river. I came back up, and I couldn't see her. I couldn't hear her.
What would you tell your wife right now?
I love her, and I want her to be safe. I know she's strong.
And unfortunately, so many people are in this gentleman's position right now, waiting inside a middle elementary school gymnasium down the street, waiting for answers. As you mentioned, of course, one of the big topics here, those 20 or so campers who are still unaccounted for. The state officials told us earlier that there are 14 helicopters out here looking for these missing individuals, 9 rescue crews with swimmers, and about 400 people with boots on the ground looking for, again, like I mentioned, everyone who's unaccounted for.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.